Chapter 1 Flying Solo. Pull up! Pull up! Edmund shouted, his voice loud and panicked through the bulky headphones clamped down over your ears. Panic, you grab at the stick and yank back hard. Your trusty little Gipsy Moth shudders as its nose angles up toward the heavens, and it begins to climb rapidly, its propeller cutting a hole through the clouds that quickly swallow you up. What the hell? You shout through the mic as you continue your climb, hands tight on the stick to keep it from shaking loose. What's wrong? Much to your surprise, you hear laughter in response. Nothing. Just wanted to test your reflexes, Edmund answers once he can speak again. Not too shabby, kid. What? Why you? On the one hand, you're almost speechless with rage. How could he do that to you, panicking you like that? On the other, being able to act quickly on information is crucial for a pilot. Now that you know there isn't any real problem, you ease off on the elevation and start pushing the stick forward again, easing the plane level, and then start a gradual descent. Enough fooling around! But as you drop back down though, through the clouds, you see a dark shape nearby. It's far too large and far too fast to be a bird. Wings hard and fixed to the sides, sunlight glinting off its metallic hull. It's another plane, and it's headed straight for you. Edmund, you shout into the mic. I've got a plane coming right at me. What do I do? Get the hell out of there, kid! Now! You don't know who this guy is and what he wants, but you know there weren't any planned flights in the area. From the looks of it, he's flying a fighter plane, not an old training plane, so you're not sticking around to find out. You push down on the rudder, sending a smaller plane into a steep nosedive, and at the same time, you slam your foot to the floor on the gas, pushing the engine to its limits. You shoot forward, and just as you hope the other plane can't match your angle in time to cut you off. If he wants to come after you, he's going to have to wheel around, and even with a faster plane, that's still going to give you plenty of time to get down to the airstrip. While you're doing all this, you call down to Edmund. There's another plane up here, a fighter of some sort. I'm too far away to read the markings. Did he radio in? No, your mentor answers, all of his usual humor gone from his voice. And there shouldn't be a fighter anywhere around here. Get yourself down here on the double, eh? I'll radio him, demand some answers, but safer for you if you're here on the ground. You got it, you respond. All your attention is on the dive, making sure you don't go so fast your engine stalls or so steeply you can't pull up and crash nose first instead. What a way that would be to end your first solo flight. You manage to level off in time, however, and put the wheels down with a bump and a short hop. A second later, you're taxiing the plane off to the side where it normally sits. Edmund is already waiting there, and you can tell from his expression that whatever he found out, it isn't good news. It's not one of ours, he explains, once you shut down the engines and pop open the cockpit. He waits until you clamp down onto the wing and then drop to the ground before continuing. He didn't respond to my hails, but I was able to get a bead on him with my binoculars. It's a Messerschmitt Bf 109, which means the Luftwaffe. Luftwaffe? You've heard of the dreaded German Air Force, of course. What's he all doing all the way down here? Sure, Britain has been at war with Germany for the past year,